Made Fresh, 96.7 The Beat, Terry J and Jazzy T with you. Got a special guest in the studio. Hopefully we're going to whoop our butts into shape, man. We talking with fitness and everything. We're going to let you introduce yourself, brother. Talk to us. What's your name?
I am G. Bryant. I am the owner of the Loft Athletic Club here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm also the creator of one of the hottest online fitness programs, RI28. You probably seen it online, on Instagram, on VH1, somewhere in the magazine. So I'm actually the person that created that along with one of my partners, Jason Lobdell. Came together. So I'm just an all-around entrepreneur, originally from Philadelphia, moved to Atlanta about 4 years ago with my car and my clothes, and just had like a vision to make some things happen for my life. So that's where I'm at now.
Well, welcome to the show, brother. Welcome to the show. I got to ask you the question because with so many people doing fitness, you hop on Instagram, I feel like everybody else has got a .fit to their name or a fit added to it. What makes you different from everybody else, and what made you stand out?
I think it's the way I look at fitness. You got so many things that are being marketed to people these days. You got the ab machine, you got the ab toaster, you got this pill, that pill, you got this workout program. And what I've done is I basically look at the fitness industry and I say, how do I make this simplistic for people to really understand? Because I'm an expert, but most people aren't experts. So when they go into a gym or they go on Instagram and they see people doing all these variety of things, it's like sensory overload. So with my programs in my gym and the trainers that I train under me, I literally tell them, hey, these are the basics. Now take your craft and expand upon the basic, but don't overload people with information. You know, it's like trying to go to college and immediately going into the doctorate program. That's what happens with people these days, and everybody's buying everything. And what happens is if you try to introduce too many habits or too many things in your life, they actually work against you, and then you just become depressed and stagnant. So I try to break things down simplistic, and also I work on people's mind because the body is not going to go where the mind won't let it. You can only get so far. So I make sure that I've transformed probably between online and in person over probably 300,000 people's lives from a mental and physical perspective in my career. And one thing I've noticed is their mind. Their mind. Like when I used to personal train, probably I stopped personal training about 2.5 years ago. If a client came to me and they were watching their scale like every 2 or 3 days, I said, you can't train with me until you give me a scale. Like I would take their scale or give them their money back. And that's how serious I was about making sure their mind was connecting with their body.
So let's take it back to when you first had that vision, because you said you were homeless and you came to Atlanta with just clothes in your car. In that moment, what was the vision for you to, number one, get out of your situation and to start your fitness journey?
The vision was, before then I had been an active person. So mainly I didn't want to work for nobody. That was the main thing. I was like, what can I do to not work for anybody? I'm be honest with you. It wasn't a passion for fitness. I was just like, I'm not trying to work nobody. I'm pretty athletic. So I was like, I could personal train. So then I started studying the craft and understand it was way more than just wanting to go out there. So I have 2 nationally accredited certifications. Those are like the top certifications you can get. I had to get those and understand the science behind training. And then when I started to feel myself feel better, and after I trained like my first client, I saw him smile, I was like, I could definitely help people change their situation. I can change my own situation if I learn some principles about how to do business, how to train, and also how people work and how their minds work. So that's what started my vision. I never expected it to get to this, at this point. Sometimes I'm not even aware of like what I have going on. I'm just constantly moving and building. So I have a grand vision now. Like this year has been a year I say, okay, this is what I want to solidify. That's why I'm here. Like I haven't even put myself out there. I just kind of like just built behind the scenes and help people. And now it's just like, you done all this. It's time to put it out there. Mm-hmm. So just my drive, and I have a natural yearning to help people, because one thing I always wish that I had was some guidance and help from time to time. So Absolutely. I know a lot of people need it. And I think it's my duty that if I don't do it, I'm being selfish with the gifts that I have now. So I got to put it out there. Like even when I tried to run away from fitness plenty of times and say I'm going to do something else. But God always brought me back to this is your calling to help people do physical and mental help, so that's where I'm at now.
My question to you, because my father used to tell me this when I was younger. He's like, your body changes as you get older. It's harder to lose weight. Mm-hmm. Is it truly harder to lose weight? And I know you talked about transformations. What's the oldest person that you've helped transform?
All right, the first question, what happens when you start to age is your metabolism slows down. It's not necessarily harder to lose weight, but it's harder for your metabolism to stay at the same rate it was when you were younger. So what you have to do is find ways to kickstart your metabolism. Now, there's different things you can do to do that. Like there are plenty of people that are 40 and 50, even 60 years old that go through dramatic weight loss. I mean, I've helped a few 50 and 60-year-olds, change their life. It's like if I said I was training today, the majority of my clients after a while ended up being like, over 35, 40, and 50 years old. That was actually a lot of about 70% of my training clientele. For one, they were consistent. Two, they paid on time. And
hey, that always helps. Look, you want the proper service, you better get it paid.
What happens when you get older is you start to get serious about your health because the doctor telling you got to take this, or you going to die, or you're going to be taking this forever, or you're going to have to take this.
They're giving you ultimatums.
Right. So it's like when you're 20 and you're 30, you like playing around in the rain, doing what you're not supposed to do. Then you're 40 and 50, and them storms come, and now you got to hurry up and try to figure out what to do. That's when people get serious. So to answer the first question, the metabolism. And the second question is I've helped a lot of older people, 50, 60 years old, go through dramatic changes as well. And my online program, I mean, we got 40, 50, and 60 years old people that do the online program. That's from their home. They watch me on the phone. They look at the meal plans on the phone. They got the discipline. They do it right from the comfort of their home.
Talk to us about your meal. Talk to us not just about your meal plan, but your online, your app. Talk to us all about that. What's the name of it? How can people check it out? How can they do what it do and start their journey?
It's RI28, stands for resultsin28days.com. Basically, it's a 28-day online program. You go to resultsin28days.com. You choose your program. We have 5 different programs. I have a beginner program, an intermediate one, a lower body, an advanced lower body, and then a resistance band, which is total body. And basically, you just choose your program, sign up on your account. Once you log in, you'll see your 28 days worth of workouts, and then you'll see all your meal guides. We have vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, humanitarian, whatever you need.
Wow, so you got it laid out.
Yeah, we got everything laid out for them, and the program is only $49. So you get a whole month's worth of the right teaching and the right workouts and the right foods to eat. And I break down the food. Food is people's biggest thing that detriments them from their goals.
I agree.
But what I do is I give them different options. If you want like a general meal guide, it'll break down the foods and how to eat, and you plug in the ones you like, but they'll all be healthy. And that's the one most people choose because they're like, I don't want to be on a strict diet. Like you tell me what to eat at 7:30 and then 6:45, and I can't do all that celery. And so I'm like, all right, take the food you like, and then this is how you're supposed to eat. Because sometimes it's more about the frequency than actual foods.
Okay.
And then I have stricter plans that'll yield quicker results. But you can go at your own pace, or you can choose one of the stricter plans. So,
do you have any plans to help you gain weight?
So I have a.
That's my problem.
If you try and get thick.
Yeah. So. With that, there is a maintenance plan, which if you double the maintenance plan, it actually works as gaining weight as well.
Because people always tell me, you want to gain healthy weight. What the hell is gaining healthy weight? What does that mean?
Healthy weight, basically, it depends on who you're talking to, but healthy weight means weightlifting.
Okay.
And then eating a surplus of calories. So healthy weight means you can eat 10 pizzas, or you can eat 3 bowls of ground turkey and brown rice. Okay. Like, which one would you rather eat? The healthier alternative would be to eat the 3 bowls of
that ground turkey sound good though.
Rice instead of eating 10 pizzas. So that's what, and then you couple that along with the right training. Now, a lot of people ask me, well, when you gonna bring a weight gain actual program? And then my response is, that's hard because I'm big on like people's injuries and things like that. There are people that put weightlifting programs out there, but when I used to train people for weight gain, I wanted to make sure their form was correct. I needed to be there one-on-one to make sure they were doing things that they're not injuring themselves in the future.
Absolutely.
So I actually have a discernment with people that do the weightlifting programs online if the person has never been in the gym, because you might be setting them up for future injury, just to get like a quick buck or some results right now. So I really care about the person going long term. So they're like, yo, when you going? I have like hundreds and hundreds of emails. When you going to do a weight gain, lifting weight? I said, probably never.
That's real.
I'm not going to do anything that's going to put like a stress load on someone's back or anything like that.
Absolutely. With all these crazes, with everyone trying to find the newest, latest thing to help them lose weight, keto diet seems to be one of those things that right now everyone's talking about.
Right.
And I want to get, what's your take, what's your thoughts on the keto diet? Does it work? Is it something you could do long term, or is it something that you could do off and on? Like, what's your thoughts?
So I'm going to just answer this question kind of quickly. I'm not with anything that can't be part of your long-term lifestyle.
Period.
So all the fad diets, like the results I've gotten, I've never used a keto diet. I've never used a fasting diet. It's just about getting that mind to connect, eating on a schedule, and just eating the right foods, and then drinking the right amount of water. Like I'm always going to go back to basics, like chicks ask me all the time, how do I build a butt? I said, you need to do some lunges, deadlifts, and squats. I don't care about you putting the cable and making it look pretty on Instagram. Nah, that's not how you build your booty.
You know that picture.
Yeah,
you know
like,
that picture all too well.
And then all the women like, oh my God, I love that. Like, nah, that's not how you do it. That looks good though. So I think people just go, the keto diet does have some benefits in the way it converts fat and things of that nature, but it's not sustainable. You're going to be doing a keto diet at 75? You're going to still be doing the keto diet. You know, you're going to be on vacation saying, can I get everything keto? You know,
Had that keto crotch.
Right. So but one thing you could do is you could
real.
take one of my meal guides and you could take it with you to the restaurant. Like, okay, I got this, this, and this. I need to eat at this time, this time, this time, and this time, and that would make sense.
Is it downloadable? Like for phones?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, cool.
I just want to hack me.
No, I'm not trying to hack you. I just want, because, you know, I'm at a nice restaurant with my girl, and I just pull out a book, and I'm like,
yeah, you could go.
so
right
G telling me I
phone.
can have this. And she's like, put that book away.
Nah, we're 2019. Baby.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, cool. Well, I'm glad. For those who want to sign up, how can they do so? And I know you have a gym right here that's in the ATL for those who are local here listening.
Right.
How can people find you? How can they follow you, your journey, and everything that you got going on?
All right, so if you want to sign up for the online program, we start a challenge every 28 days. It's resultsin28days.com. Easy. My gym is in Midtown, 1122 Old Chattahoochee Avenue Northwest, the Loft Athletic Club. Right now, it's the fastest growing gym. We got everybody in there. It's NFL players. Some of your favorite TV personalities are in there, but also everyday people, all shapes, sizes, races. I mean, it's like a big family. The energy's crazy. Our gym is blue and white, so if you see blue and white turf anywhere on Instagram, that's our gym. We got a juice bar, got a chiropractor, got massage therapy, unlimited classes. We got twerk Zumba. We got.
I'm sorry, you got what?
Twerk Zumba. Track
Can you
Zumba.
try to slide that through real
Track
quick?
Zumba.
You thought we got twerk Zumba? I was like,
Zumba. We got dancing classes. We got booty classes on Saturday. We
Okay.
got full body boot
Saturdays,
camps.
what time?
Saturdays at 10. We got glute camp. Probably the best.
I'm gonna have to stay away from the booty classes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make
And
sure I
I-
avoid that day.
And it'd be lit. And then we got a DJ in the gym.
Okay.
About 4 or 5 days out the week. So what I try to do with our gym is, me and my partner, we wanted to create an experience for people. You know, we're not just focused on you going to the gym, coming in there, working out and leaving. We want everybody to come in there and have a breath of fresh air from whatever you was dealing with outside. When you come to the loft, it's a whole different scenario, and you get to talk about it, tell your friends that you had the best experience at any facility that you ever been to. So that's the feedback we get from the gym.
There you go, man. So for those listening, if you're in town, definitely check them out. You know, if you want a fun, exciting time and
Sound
try
like a
to,
cultural experience.
Yeah.
and get your fit on, then stop by the loft. And for those who are listening on the iHeartRadio app, you want to download, or be a part of it, go sign up. Again, I was telling Jazzy, I was like, man, we should do the 28 day challenge.
Get it.
Because your boy, back in the day, I was like $175.
Right.
Now that I'm on the other side of 30, I'm at 250, looking like. Yeah, I had to retire from
Might
the
be time
NFL,
for a
but
change.
we try to get it together now. But we appreciate you, my brother, for stopping
you.
by. And
How can we follow you on
social?
social media?
Social media, G Bryant, GEEBRYANT_.
There you go.
Simple and easy.
Follow him, man. Appreciate you for stopping by and being in the studio with us.
Appreciate it.